Hi everyone, I'm Cendril89 and welcome to this update video for the summer of 2013. First of all, as you can see, I have a new logo. I'd like to thank two people for help putting this logo together. First of all, a very special thank you to Padraig McGowan, who you can find a link to at the bottom. He was actually in one of my classes, one of my college classes. And my friend McGowan helped get in contact with him. I didn't really know him very well. And he did the drawing of the dragon and putting the white mage cloak over him and the staff. Just a great job. Way more than I ever could have asked for. So thank you very, very much. And secondly, to McGowan for helping put that together and for the background, the awesome background. I really, really like it. So, with that, I'm just really, really pleased with it. Looks awesome. It fits me, your healer, your white mage, but the dragon part, it's great. Love it. Okay, so like I said, this is an update video for the summer. Let you all know what I have planned and just touch on a whole bunch of things that will go on for the next 3 months, you could say. Since I'm not taking summer classes, I'm going to focus quite a bit on the channel. With that, I'm going to try out some new things to do. There are some one big event in the summer that happens every summer, and that is E3, and that's one of the first things I want to talk about. Is E3 and what I'm going to do for it. I might try to get a few other LPers together. We'll see how that comes about. If not, I'm going to give you my impressions over E3 and just my opinions. Because everybody has an opinion, but maybe you're interested about mine. I kind of look at things differently. I really do have a gamer's perspective I like to feel on things, and there are two huge things that will be talked about, and that'll be the newly released Xbox One that was just shown off just a few hours ago from when I'm making this update video, and of course the PlayStation 4 and anything else that goes on E3. I'm going to be making notes, and I'm going to share my opinions about everything that goes on E3 that I see. So may have a roundtable discussion with other LPers. We'll see how that goes. If I go with another LP group, I'll be sure to put a link on the channel. That way you can hear my opinion in the mix. So that's one thing that'll be going on this summer. Another thing is I'm going to be starting a few other LPs. And that's where we get to you all, the viewer. I know I'm a pretty small channel right now, but those of you that have subscribed and have watched and do like my stuff, I have a question for all of you that are watching this update video. What would you like to see? Is there a game that you've wanted to see but don't really know about? Something you would like to see me LP? I'm taking suggestions because of something I'm going to go into in just a little bit. But I'm taking suggestions if you have something in particular. Problem is, I can't really record a lot of things. If it's on the PC, I've got a really good shot. I do have a PlayStation emulator and quite a few PlayStation games. So, PS1 games. So, if there's one of those that pop into your mind, then there's a good shot of that as well. So mainly PC or PS1 is what we're looking at right now. If there's something else that you really would like to see, I can try, and that's all I can promise. But PC and PS1, you've got a good shot. And the reason I say those two is because of the whole Nintendo thing. If you don't know about it, I'm going to put a link in the description to Ghost Robo's video. He's a big LPer and a pretty good one in my opinion. He goes into it pretty well, I like to think. Basically, if you've not heard, Nintendo is gonna content ID videos that are licensed by Nintendo. So I would like to stay away from those. Personally, I'd like to stay away from Nintendo right now, which is why I'm going to ask for suggestions, because about the next 5 LPs I had lined up were Nintendo games. If you would still like to see those, you have something that is Nintendo that you would like for me to do on the DS, because I do have that DS emulator, which I used for Advance Wars Dual Strike. I don't have a capture card, not that fancy, but if you all would like to see it, I can still do that. I'm willing to do that. So just think about it and leave a comment in the video and let me know if you have something that really jumps to mind that you'd like to see, because like I said, the next around like 5-6 LPs I had lined up were pretty much Nintendo. Yeah, I'll tell you one of them, it was Kirby Superstar for the SNES, which I love to death. It would be it or the remake, Kirby Superstar Ultra, which I do own both of them. Fantastic. Telling you, if you have not played them, the remake is great because they added some stuff. It plays really well. It's great. Kirby's one of my favorite characters. So that's over there. If you would still like to see that, I'll do it. I'm in. If you have I'd like to branch out because I can play all kinds of games, but I'm really comfortable with the whole RPG or strategy type thing right now. There were some pretty good RPGs for the PS1. If one comes to mind that you'd like to see, let me know. Again, I'm taking suggestions with this video, and because that's who is important. I want to have fun, but if you all are not having fun, then what's the point? That's what it's about. I'm here to lift your spirits, put a smile on your face, and we have some fun. That's what it's about for me. For all of us to have fun and smile. So with that, I want to take suggestions. Listen to you. I know that sometimes that can't be done by a bigger channel. You can't listen to everybody. And some of them just don't care to me. They don't care. They just go through the motions. Hey, we're going to play this big title and not care. And I think that's something that will never, ever leave me, and by extension, this channel. I think I'm always going to care. In fact, I know I'm always going to care about if you're all having fun. Now, I can't please everybody, of course, but I'd like for at least the majority to have fun, and I think we can do that. I really do. Which brings me to some goals that I want to do for the summer. I want to branch out a little bit, so expect to see maybe something like this, just an update video type format. I may not show video or anything like that, but maybe review a game or give you my opinions on a game. Just something that maybe I played recently, or some indie game, or an Xbox 360 game which I can play but is really hard for me to record right now. Something like that. Something that I play, big title, small title, that I can't record very easily, but still want to tell you all about. And give you kind of a review type thing. May do something like that. Or just give you my opinions on something like E3. And that'll be the really big one that I do that with. Will be E3, give you my opinions, and just branch out just a little bit. Let's see what else as I kind of go down the list here. A few goals that I have for the channel, and one of them is the subscriber base. And this may be a little much, but I want to shoot for it anyway. By the time classes start back up for me in August, I'd like to try to get the channel to at least 250 subscribers. I think we can do it. I really do. Those of you that watch right now are fantastic. I honestly mean that, and I can't say it enough. You really are, because you comment, if you like the videos, you click the like button, those of you that have subscribed, and I can see that there are people that enjoy my work, and that means quite a bit. Enjoy my style, my gameplay, etc., etc. So thank all of you. I think we can grow the channel. And I want this to be one of those really fun places on YouTube where the community cares, I care, we all have fun, and just have a great time. That's what this is about to me. I think we can do that. I think we got a great start, and I want to just keep rolling and keep trying to grow the channel. Someday I would like to be partnered, and that'd be a huge thrill for me. But I want it to be the right partnership, the right people, etc. But I'd like to try to hit 250 by the time I go back to that. If it doesn't happen, I know that's more than a sub a day, and that'd be a lot for a small channel like this. But we're gonna try. I'm gonna try. Let's see. Next on that, channel goals. That's about it. Make sure to leave your comments in the in the comment box. Leave your comments on the video, and let me know if there's a particular LP you'd like to see me do. Just because you've seen this strategy game, you'd like to see me try a different one. I don't want to do Advance Wars 2 yet. That is down the line. But I have a particular time in mind when I want to do that. So no sequels to Advance Wars. I'm saving those. Anything else that pops into your mind that you'd like to see me do, especially RPG or strategy, even if I've not played it, I can get my hands on it, then I'm willing to give it a shot, if nothing else. And if it ends up something I don't really like, it'll be a let's try, and we'll have fun with it anyway. So that does it. I could edit the sound and make it all professional, but you all know that's not me. And I speak to you real, you could say, quote unquote, just really speak to you all. So thank you very much for listening to this update video. I just wanted to talk about a few things I have planned over the summer and get your opinions on what you would like to see for an LP, if you have an idea. So until I see you next, hope you're all having a lot of fun. Enjoy the summertime, and hope you continue to enjoy the videos. So until next time, I'm Cendril89. Remember to shoot for the stars, and take care, everyone.